Alright, so we have another mint condition Opel Astra, and got a little bit of a sad problem, starter issues. So what we're simply going to do today is basically replace the starter. So we're taking the starter off the old engine that was in this car. We replaced this engine about a few months back. Came with its own starter and everything, but seems like the starter kicked the bucket. So it's just going to be a simple DIY on how to change the starter. So yeah, let's get to it. That needs to be sorted, but then story for another day. Okay, so that is the starter motor right there. Okay, it looks like it's snapped clean off. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, anyway, let's investigate why it snapped off and take it from there. Kind of looks like the starter snapped clean off here, but the weird part is I can't find the snapped piece where the starter mounts. So a very weird situation we've got here. Hopefully no threads were stripped and all that. So actually the starter sits right about here, right at the top, just above the axle right there. So it's actually easier to get to it from the top. So all I had to do was pull it up and threaded the bolts for the wires. This is your battery cable, and then there's also the starter trigger wire, solenoid wire here, which you have to take off. I believe it uses a 10 millimeter and a 13 millimeter, the two wires. So we're just simply I'm just gonna clean this one up, and then we're simply gonna just thread that in right up and hopefully get it back on the road. Right, okay, so we're done with the replacement. Very simple. It's just two bolts. There's one right here at the top. It's the one with the ground cable. So this brown cable right here. So it's a two-sided bolt. right, with the nut in the middle. You thread it in, and then it tightens the starter to the transmission. Then you put on your ground cable and tighten the other nut, right, and then the second bolt is right at the bottom. So just those two bolts, both 13 millimeters. Make sure your battery is disconnected the whole time, and that 10 millimeter starter control wire, and the 13 millimeter battery wire or cable, and from there we are done. So it's a mystery how this snapped clean off, but what I noted was it looks like the bottom bolt backed out over time because it was missing, so meaning it got a little bit of pressure on this side. So we made sure that we tightened both bolts, torqued them down real nice, and so far so good. So we're just gonna reconnect our battery, right, like that. This cable is just loose, we're just gonna route it there, right, and then we'll tighten that terminal with the 10 millimeter spanner. So let's just give that a tighten. Okay, time for the first start. Let's see how she does. Alright, gears in neutral. Alright, will she run? There we go. Okay, a little bit of a hesitant start there. Okay. But the starter works now. Just need to find out why it's not starting. Might actually be out of fuel. Well, yeah. Let me figure that out, and then I will get back to you guys. So she finally started after a while. I think it's got like a fuel pump issue somehow, because it only starts if you basically tap the accelerator a bit. So yeah, but for what we're doing, we are done. There will be another video if the owner opts to sort out the fueling issue. Then we'll dig a little bit deeper and see where we get with that. But for now, this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.
Everybody will be dancing on the feeling alright. Everybody will be doing it right. Everybody will be dancing and feeling it right. Everybody will be dancing and